That's the guy. Okay, so yeah, welcome back, Memory Sports TV, with the repêchage round. Daniele Vergine versus Enrico Marraffa, an all-Italian match. And I'm just trying to figure out things here on the side. While we're waiting for the match to start, but we already have a surprise event here and the instructions actually on the main page. So let's take a look here on what we have. And this is a surprise event this time. So in this surprise event, you'll memorize words. Each word is a form of the verb memorizare, so to memorize. And these are the examples here: memorizavi, memorizamo, memorizerete. You have 22 versions of that. And yeah, I'm curious how that works out for them, because I mean, it's what would be your strategy, chat? What would you see? What would be a good strategy for that? I think, I mean, of course, I'm not speaking Italian, and for the Italian people, it's of course a bit different. So that's of course also cool that we have, or that's why we have this surprise event. This surprise event wouldn't appear, of course, if that would be a match between an English native speaker and a German native speaker, for example. Oh, the cams are not up yet. Okay. They will come. So this match can only be played with people who are who speaking the same language, who are native. And I'm not sure how the Italian exactly works, but I would of course go for the ending, kind of, right? Like if it's always memories, and then there's avi, there's amo, erete, something like that. And yeah, welcome, Katie. If you have missed it, here's a surprise event instruction. This is what is all about here today. 22 words, hand-picked, Italian. Sono emozionata per questa battaglia italiana. I am, yeah, I think, ciao, come stai. Okay, guys, thank you. Just keep on keep on talking Italian. That's great. Okay, I will translate that for me to later. But anyway, so Italian match here again for Enrico, second in a row. We have still all 4 Italian competitors in the match, but one will drop out today. There was Matteo versus Enrico in the previous round. That was a very entertaining match. 3 sets. Enrico won the first set, and then Matteo strike back was perfect. Was fantastic images attempts. That was really the key to the competition, I'd say. And for him, so he turned it around, and you could really tell that there was a hard beat from Matteo here. Enrico was a bit disappointed, which is of course completely understandable. And now he has to play another Italian, Daniele, and of course it will be very interesting as well. But again, I think Enrico is the favorite here. All those 22 words are real, or did they invented? They are real. They are real. That's I was creating that event. I was trying to get that, and was working on it with ChatGPT, of course. Tested it in 3 different AIs or 2 different AIs. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Okay. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. Okay. Yeah. We could have even got 50 words. Yeah, but then there was some kind of like extra verb involved. You sometimes you build another tense if you have when you use a different word in between. So yeah. Anyways, hi, one hand. Long time no see. And everyone, welcome. Daniele versus Enrico with a very good or very interesting surprise event. Memorizing, memory reset. Yeah, and I mean they have read it before the match. They saw the introductions, but you can tell Simon Orton 50 words might have been about a bit too much. You can already tell after halfway through. Daniele quicker, and guys, you can definitely check if they are look correct. Oh, close finish here, Enrico. Both with review. Both with a review. I'm really curious what they say about that afterwards. Yeah, yeah. I mean, as I said, I would go with the ending only. Maybe that makes sense. Both with 60 seconds. And let's see how that recall works out for them. Interesting. Wait, I show that. So Enrico is for the grab here. You already wrote the last letters first, and I mean this. For example, I mean for me, if I would have that in German, for example, I would also think like, is it like this or this? It's a bit. It's not easy at all, is it? Even for your native language, it might be difficult. I mean, when I remember back at school, my German classes, I wasn't the best for sure. Don, hi, welcome. And congrats again on your big win here. Top 3 competitor of the World Championship 2026 for sure already, beating the 3 times world champion and the runner-up of last year. Ooh, yep, kind of a story already. Yeah, let's see. It's always cool that we can, if we have people who speak the same language, that we cannot come up with that, something like that. So that's really nice. Enrico is bigger trouble here. Daniele looking quite good so far. And the question is also for me yet now, if I have gaps here, I mean, you know what you are expected to put in here, so you might just try to do the conjugation, or how do you call it? I'm not sure that you do that on every word and try to figure something out. Okay, it looks like then Daniele has done a great job for the first words, but then it's he was struggling here a bit. 13 to 10. Good lead here. Is that one hand? In that long time, I memorized my 3-digit system. Now I'm working with automation. What do you recommend? I'm training with metronome. So I think there are 2 approaches. Nice one hand. Head that you memorized your system. Yes, metronome training is good. From Katie, yeah. To me, there are 2 approaches. There's one part of the community, I feel that they just start doing memorization with that, even though they have to sometimes struggle with some words and they just make something up. And there's the other part of the community who feel that they really have to memorize it first completely to start memorizing. I am from the second community, part of the community. So I'm rather the guy who wants to have it in his head first. And how I did it is a while ago, but my approach was, yeah, Katie is in the first group, Simon Reinhardt is in the first group. And that's if that works for you, it's perfect. It's even, I feel if that works well for you and you don't have any problem, it's even better, I would say. But I always get stuck and I feel it's a lost attempt when I cannot come up with something. I don't know why I'm blocked here, but it feels like that. So I will tell you my approach here in a minute when we finish that game, because it's a very close one. in the end. It might be just 2, but yeah, okay. In the end, it's not so close. Enrico, Daniele getting that point here. Let's see if they talk about it in the chat. Yeah, let's see. Of course, Italian only, so you can help out here. Maybe anyone can translate that for the crowd. Piuttosto del previsto, Gigi, AC. Poi sono curioso di sapere, also ich meine, tua strategia. Okay, also irgendwas mit something with strategy. Era Ancepella, Mahuskelto and Prozzo Palazzo. Okay. Whatever. So, guys, give me a heads up here what they were talking about to share that with the community as well. Daniele got the point. He said tougher than expected. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's cool. Okay. I think that was a good one. Even it was tougher than expected. So yeah, my approach back in the days in 2005 when I switched to a 3-digit system, or when I started switching to a 3-digit system, was writing everything down first, so all the words in an Excel sheet, and then I started memorizing it using audio files. So what I actually was doing, I think I talked about that a couple of times. I was recording 1,000 audio files, saying to myself or saying the number 5, 2, 6. Then there's a 3-second break, and then I would say the word which was there. And then I've done that for 1,000 files, and then I put that in a loop on my audio device, an MP3 player, or something like that, and then I would do it a shuffle, give it a shuffle, and recall it or shuffle it, and if I get it right in the 3-second gap which I created by myself, I would delete this file and go ahead. If I would get it not or get it wrong within this 3-second gap, I just leave it there. And I would go through all the words until every word is deleted from the list. I think the first time it took me like 4 hours, something like that. And then I decreased the time over the next 2 weeks daily. And then after 2 weeks, I started memorizing. That was my approach. Okay, 6060 again. International names it is. And this choice came from the favorite of today, Enrico. Now, where are the remaining matches? Wait a second. Oh, here we go. Yeah, and that was quite fun because you can, yeah, nowadays it's a different age, but back then with an MP3 player, today you would have it on your mobile, on your smartphone. Guys, this is so strange that 20 years ago their smartphones not really existed. And Katie is saying, I mean, you can read it, but I sometimes read it out loud for the viewers on YouTube or wherever. So Katie says, I made a site where I store my system and I can do flashcards, then drills to get faster, then use them in training. I can use subsets of my system. Yeah, that's great. I also had that for something like that for cards later on. Created from Florian Kreutz, who helped me with that. And for abstract images, I had this for the first time because I had a very special system for abstract images, and I needed to train that. And I did that with such a tool. Okay, Enrico, looking good here in terms of scoring. Yeah, but I think on one hand, your approach is good. The one thing what I always recommend is, because some people don't do that in the beginning, shuffle the review. When you try to come up with the right number, I would always recommend shuffling it, like not like the 000, 001, and 002 and so on, but always shuffled, because otherwise it's a bit too easy for your brain, and it's harder the other way. So yeah. Okay, Enrico knows that this discipline, that this event is really not his specialty. Not Enrico, Daniele. And Enrico will win that game. Yeah, they didn't even go both for the full minute, or full 4 minutes. Interesting. It's interesting. One cam is a bit ahead of the other one, so it's like a replay. Here, he's sitting already, and he is sitting down. Yeah, this 5-minute delay is not perfect yet, but I'm not sure if I can get that. Well, it's very good, so I'm happy. Katie, that would be very cool to have something like that on the IAM page, which is developing quite well, I would say. So here, big shout out to Katie, because I think she's doing an amazing job here. Not just her, I think there are others also involved, but I feel that the main work, I don't know, I don't want to offend anyone else, but the main work is going from Katie, and the improvements in the last, I would say, 2 years are really cool, especially when you come to competitions and how they look, the back end as an organizer, and how do you call that? The arena? No. Yeah, the back end, where you can see all the scores and so on. And that's really, really cool. That was a big step forward, and thank you very much, Katie. That's huge. Big shout out here. Results Center. Thank you. Okay, there is best viewers. That's just, yeah, can delete that. Yeah, that would be cool. I think getting a team always makes things easier here as well. I mean, we have a good, we are always building the team here. And it is words, obviously. And I like, as I always mention that here, but this style from Daniele is really unique. So much body tension here. That's really showing that this isn't just a mental sport sometimes. Cool. So in order to celebrate the great AIM page, here comes a gift to, who got it? Who got this? To Adilos Bonnois. So you can enjoy now. It was a random thing, so you can enjoy now. Ad-free watching. Maybe you are here. I'm not always sure if the people are here. I think very often they're not, but they might receive something. So that was, yeah. Okay, Enrico on a good run here. Dum. Or let's see if he's on a good run. Wasn't Daniele's choice. Yeah, then there was a second match planned for today, Simon and Sylvain, but that was postponed to tomorrow same time, as it was planned for today. So you should already see on the Memory League main page the date is tomorrow and the time is the same as it would have been done. So starting 7 GMT, I guess. Yeah, looking forward to that. Sylvain versus Simon will be then the last match of the round 3 competitors. And after round 3, we'll down to 8 people. And beside that, we also have 2 more matches. Actually, tomorrow is a long day, isn't it? So we have Vishwa versus Matteo. We have Katie versus the other Italian competitor, Davide. And the winner of Davide and Katie will play one of those here, right? I think the winner of Daniele and Enrico. Not 100% sure, but I think so. Okay, close one here. Very close, 44. But now Enrico taking the lead. Sorry. Enrico taking the lead. Sometimes I suddenly appear by myself. And 48 is a good score, even though he is maybe not 100% happy. 50 is always the goal. I'm wondering if we see, when we see the first 100 in this tournament. So 50 from both. We were very close, but not happened yet. We had 50 to 49 was done. Okay, so there's one word here for Enrico missing. And he'll get that point. Good attempt here from Daniele anyway. I mean, he has done 50s, but only twice in the last year, so it's not normal or wouldn't be normal for him to get 50 so often. And 46 isn't too bad then, I'd say. Yeah, let's wait. They're already starting now. I think they'll takes a bit time. Let's check, by the way, the championship best scores in the disciplines of words, actually, words. So we have had 10 people with 50. I think that's a record. From all the World Championships, I'm almost sure that this is a record. 10 out of 16 people have memorized 50 words perfectly. 10 different people. That's really cool. Comparing the World Championships, that's also something on my agenda. And we are going for images. And images nowadays is always like a super nice sprint. Let's see if it is. They go quicker. Yeah, against Matteo, you lost it a bit on images. Also going back and forth here. And then there's always this very long wait between memorization and recall. Hi, Nazar. Like this head shaking from Enrico, to be honest, I've seen a couple of times, and it doesn't tell me anything, to be honest. He's doing it when he gets a super nice scores, or he's also head shaking when he's not good. So there's like no information here. So let's see how that recall goes. And if we see Daniele drawing the match here in the first set 2-2, or if Enrico is then extending his lead, the IAM memory world memory champion. Also wants to become the Memory League world champion, but like Vishwa is the reigning Memory League world champion and the reigning IAM traditional format world champion. That has to be mentioned a bit more often because that's really unique. At the same time, that's a big one. And what I like about this year's Memory League World Championship is really that we have so many people who can beat each other. And it's very hard to predict who's going to win the World Championship here. You can have a favorite or two, but there are others that can go that way or this way. That's really, really cool. Maybe a pool of 6 or 7 players who are quite close to each other on the top. Enrico, nice recall. He's shaking his head because he was too slow in his against his opponent here. And if Daniele gets it done, then it's a draw in that set. Enrico now just watches, I guess. Yeah, he's already watching in a very stoic way. Nice, huge chair here, by the way. It looks bigger from the side, I guess. Anyway. Okay, let's see if Daniele can get that done here. Because if he gets it done, he wins that game. The World Championship. 5th time now that we have that online here in January. I'm very happy that people, that all from the top 16 could make it. It's really cool. No one was dropping out or anything. And everyone is able to take the time here. Even sometimes it's difficult, of course. We all have our lives and playing so many matches in such short period of time. Okay, 1 month, 5 weeks. But it's cool that everyone can arrange it to play a match every 5 or 6 days or even less. Even it might be difficult because of time zones, but it feels January is a good month for that. I don't think that would work in summertime, so I feel it's a perfect month to stay at home and watch and do memory sports. Okay, Daniele with 45 seconds only left. And that means he has still 6, 5. Okay, now he starts a bit, maybe a bit shaky now. Time is running out. Maybe that's a lucky game here for Enrico. Daniele, not enough time, I feel. Yeah, I was guessing a bit. It looked a bit too quick here. Tough one for Daniele. Tough one for Daniele, 27. Quicker, but not enough here. Enrico's point. And let's take another look, or take a look on the tournament structure here, by the way. Where we are here, Enrico, Daniele, or this after 20 days into, or 15 days, it looks like we are on the left, still on the left here, but kind of we are. But yeah, this match is running 3-1, and there's tomorrow this match, Simon, then Matteo Vishwa, Davide Katie, and then the winner of these 4, the champion of these 4 here, will play Nazar. So Nazar will play either one of the 3 Italians or Katie. A little bit of a break for Nazar now. Hope you enjoy that break. Do something nice, or you just do memory training, Nazar. Okay. Looks like that. Of course, it looks like it is like he left his seat for a minute. NASA last year I lost in second round, and I reached final. So I'm trust to reach final again. We'll fight on it. Nice. It's the right spirit. Yeah, and I'm very looking forward to how these next rounds look like. Alex will play Simon or Silva. Then these matches we will see these two matches here defining. Oh, you can't see it. Defining who is playing whom here, and then yeah, let's see who is left. And Don is in the semifinal, which is actually the winner's bracket final already, which is great achievement. He has never been in a slam final, and this is kind of a slam final, isn't it? Not just kind of. It is from the. It's not one weekend. That's the difference. But in terms of rounds, it is equivalent to a slam final. I see, Nazar. But I hope everything is fine with the hospital. Everything worked out. Daniele, Enrico on cards. Choice came from Daniele. Let's check that quick. So Daniele 18 to 21 seconds, Enrico 18 to 19 seconds. Yeah, that's a close one. That's a close one. Chance here for Daniele to come back. The good thing, Nazar, is you can just relax and watch now who comes for you. And Daniele with 16.69, top 5 time here. Can he figure that out? The stream isn't delayed, is it? Shouldn't be late. I'm right now not sure. Can you hear me now, guys? Now? Hello? Anyone? I'm not 5 minutes delayed. Am I? Hi, Don. Is it hi to me? Okay, perfect. I'm getting paranoid now. In real life, maybe also. I talk to people and feel like, okay, they will answer in 5 minutes, so I will get a coffee first. Strange situations in daily life, to be honest. Thanks for bringing me back to the real world. Okay, looking good for Daniele. Top 5 score in this situation. What could be better here to show your real skill? No better time for that. Wow! 16! Okay, around low 15 seconds is his personal record. That's great, but this he has never shown that in a competitive match, and that looks very promising now. Can he get it done? Looks very good. Two minutes to go. I think Enrico is just, yeah, he clicked finish. He's just realizing what is the opponent doing here. He looked really surprised. He's checking the main page. It looked like he is surprised by that time. That's nice. It's like, what the heck is going on? How come? Very well played from Daniele. Let's see if he can get it. But it looks so good. Surprise! Whoa. Whoa. Very nice. Nice reaction here. Big one. Big time for Daniele. And that makes, of course, a bit of a change for Enrico's match strategy, for sure. It's like, what the heck? You can just wait, but Daniele will not change anything here. Hopefully. 16-6. Let's, the hydrate. I'll get some water in the break between games because I don't have anything on my table. Thank you, Iluna. Let's catch him here. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go. Look at this. Top 5 score. And then Enrico is even asking, is it a personal best? No. He's saying no. Enrico is asking for a personal best. Daniele is giving it away here, the information. Bravo. That was good. That was a big one for him and very nice. It was maybe a nice, not a nice, but it was a surprise. Look at him here smiling. Yeah, that's interesting. It's like, okay. No personal record, no. Okay, we're going to numbers and I will get something to drink during numbers. Dum, dum, dum. I wait for the memorization to finish. And I mean, it's also like, okay, he did a great job on cards. Will he do the same on numbers now? Let's see. Enrico's choice? Yes, Enrico's choice. Let's go. It's like inhaling the numbers. And who is quicker? Enrico this time quicker. A bit more than a second. Let's see. I get some water. Or some tea, whatever. The grab is hiding behind the snow, isn't it? Let's see. But Enrico going in anyway, all the way through here with a 15-6 now. These guys are very strong here. The Italian team. Well done, Italian team here. Today, Enrico, he did it. Clicked finish already. So 4-2 set point for Enrico. But Daniele giving it a big show here. Big results. He'll choose next. Probably images, I guess. I'm not sure if national names is a choice for him. I don't think so. Probably not. When you look on the top 5 here, it's clearly Enrico's favor. Images, I think. Even there is Enrico's favor, but still, I would say images to come next for a set point for my Enrico. Okay, so Daniela also getting it. Well done. It's not his best, his personal record, but for both great timing here. It's really cool that people can get these times so solid. Sorogon is Florent. I was not sure. He's a supervisor today, by the way. He can see the future. So, but he will not tell you anyone the future here. So 4-2 and set points. Cool. Sorogon. In the end, everyone will be, and everyone will know each other here through that chat. It's always good. Well, yeah. Cool. So guys, let's see. Can Enrico now finish the set? Yeah, no, the Rejected surprise event was very entertaining to watch them a bit struggling on their own language. But okay, it's a bit unfair. There was pretty difficult, different forms of to memorize in Italian. Yeah, exactly, Nazar. Okay, numbers again. Interesting choice. Didn't see that coming. But he feels comfortable of going even quicker than that. Putting some pressure here on Enrico. Let's see. And let's watch Enrico this time. Cam a bit behind here, but let's see how that goes for Enrico. Daniele with the attack here, 14-8. Enrico playing it rather safe-ish. 20 seconds. It's not safe, but it's also not quick for him. Not too quick. Okay, Daniele with a chance here to give it a 3-4. And if that happens, Enrico's choice then, and most likely to be words. But if he gets it, if Daniele gets it, Enrico's choice next for another set point on the words. Let's see. Daniele in a really good shape here today. I feel if Enrico would drop out today, that would be a huge, at least a middle huge upset. Another hydrate. The apfel ice. Thank you. Okay, Daniele, can he get it? I will hydrate now. Gap closed. Nice. Giving Enrico things to think about. Here we go, closing another gap. Wow. Enrico unhappy here. And Daniele, what a show is that today? What is this guy doing today? 14, I mean, he has done that, yes, but it's a top 2 score. Big point. Again. Then Enrico on words or cards, but I see rather words coming next. Let's see, I'm not sure. But I think words. Words is much stronger for Enrico. Yeah. Must be words against Daniele. But Daniele also did 49 in this competition already. Let's see, maybe he can pull out a 50. Then we would have 11 50s from 11 different people. 11 out of 16. Wow, that went great. 10, it's now 10, but yeah, well done. And Daniele playing so well. He keeps it. Nice. And yeah, the reaction again. That's why we have the delay now on the cams. It's not too bad that I have a 3 seconds delay between cams. It's like a replay. Nice. Okay, so check the memory page again here, the memory page. So if you can read some Italian, go ahead. Super strong. Okay, I think they took a minute or something. Now let's see. Yeah, Daniele left his seat. 3-4. Now the choice goes back to Enrico. Let's see if Enrico can finish this set now. That would be a very, very entertaining second set for sure as well. Like the first one. With these results, Daniele is, wow, really, really strong. Just couldn't show it maybe in the first set, the first matches so well. Or maybe I just don't, I forgot about it, but I think he was not going that fast in the first matches. Let's check again his results here. Championship is so Enrico was playing Sylvain the first round. No, not Enrico. Daniele was, where's Daniele? Playing Nazar in the first round. That was a close one in the first set. And then Daniele played in the second round Dorian. He won quite comfortable, 5-0, 5-3. And now this is the biggest, the big match here. Yeah, let's see. Nothing yet. Words or cards? That's right. Words or cards. Yeah, look at him. They're talking. Have a nice talk here. For Enrico, his second Italian or all Italian match in a row now. And I mean, of course, the Italians are I feel they are good friends. That's what I feel when I see them talking and so on. Of course, they're also opponents. If you played such a competition like a World Championship, you're also opponent. You're also opponents, of course, and it's words. But yeah, they're also enjoying that they play each other here. And Enrico is definitely appreciating, or yeah, the strength, which was involved by Daniele. Let's see. Words again. By the way, I think I asked that earlier, but I was thinking about it again, and I think regarding the upcoming next year's World Championship in general, no matter if it's more players or I don't know, but so far the World Championship score of the last year was counting towards the qualification for the World Championship of next year. And the question is, does it make sense to not do that anymore? Of course, for the favorites, it's or for the people who are playing here in the World Championship, it's a loss because they lose some points compared to earlier. But I feel having just counting seasons and slams sounds more fair to me somehow. Luna, nice drop. On the one hand, of course, the world ranking, including the world championship, would still be used for the world ranking, the official world ranking, but also for slam qualification. And the other ranking would be like in tennis. It was, at least in the past, there like a race to the world championship. So everyone starts with zero, and then let's go for it. What do you think about this? Besides the fact that some of you, of course, are here already in the World Championship and would not get these points. One thing what I feel could be addressed anyway is like you can qualify for the next World Championship already if you become a world champion, for example, this year. Because I'd like to have the opportunity to have the world champion always enter the competition. Even like you win the world championship, and then you have something you can't play the whole year, but then still come back for the world championship. I feel that's not too bad, or might be something like a direct qualification, or there could be also even something like a slam win could be a qualification, things like that. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, the WMC experience would always count for the actual world ranking, that which defines the seedings for slams and so on. It wouldn't be erased from that, but yeah. Yeah, that's also true, Katie. Yeah. No, the world ranking would just run as usual. There wouldn't be a change. So it wouldn't be reset or anything. It's always like the last year's event is deleted as soon as the next year's event is over. And in this case, it would be the same. But for the world ranking championship, for the qualification, it would start at 0. And if you think it through, at the end of the year, they would almost match. After the World Championship, they would be matched completely. Yeah, that makes sense. But you are right, the World Championship points itself wouldn't be so, it would be still important for being number 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever in the world ranking. The world ranking is very much designed for that. And the race for the World Championship is, yeah, kind of a, who is right now in a good spot for going to the World Championship. Then you also don't have to, it's like you don't have to always calculate, do I fall back or go up or whatever. You just add up points throughout the year. I think that looks also nice. It's very clear then. Okay, Enrico is getting that point and is finishing the set. And Daniele gave us a big one here. And let's see how that goes in the second set then. Mbappe. Yeah. And yeah, let's do some words and stream in the meantime until they're back here. Music. Just a bit. I like the music somehow. I don't know. I'm weird. So, by the way, this is a mirror link. You can use this for playing really without any delay if you want. Because right now you have kind of a delay a little bit. not such important, but yeah. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's go for another round. We have plenty of time. I was checking. Sorry, it's not even over, but yeah, we will go for another round. Nice, maybe 3 stars here. Only 2 missing. Oh, 1 missing. The roll was missing. Okay. Nice. 3 levels skipped, and let's go. Second round. Katie's trying to cook at the same time. That's a multitasking thing here. Linked. Nice. Nice. Again, good thing here. We have 1 more to play. Let's go. 1 more round. Titan. Oh, Katie is just very good. somehow these letters. Nice, very good. So please memorize the letters. Okay, still not starting. Go ahead. Net? Really? This is German. Okay, cool. Okay, jump right into the match. It's still not started. I thought it would. Guys, that was great.
My bad.
We have advanced 2 levels. Good job. But now we are going to start 10 seconds right in time for the second set. And this is the most anticipated second set for today, I would say, for sure. Let's see. Daniele's choice, I have to delete the choices, was the cards game here. Since he did a very nice cards game before, let's see how Enrico reacts to that. Is he going quicker this time? It's going back and forth. 18-6. 18-6. So a bit slower from Daniele this time. Yeah, now the cat is out of the sack. How we say in German, as a now there's no surprise anymore. Now he has shown what he can do. The cat is out of the sack. Idioms don't make any sense to others even if you try to explain it. Maybe especially when you try to explain it. So Daniele's choice cards. He has to rely on a mistake now from Enrico and gets everything right. Otherwise, Enrico would have a big start into the second set after Daniele chooses that game. One hour played. Katie is getting ads in Italian? You mean here on Twitch? Or what do you mean? You get Italian ads on Twitch now? Because you were writing some Italian here? Wow. That's strange. So I thought you have subscribed. Why are you getting ads anyway? Nice. Enrico, perfect. Well done. That's how you do it here. Nicely done. Even though it was not 60 seconds, but yeah, he did his job well. And that's, of course, a big start for him. Claiming that game here from getting that game from Daniele on the event where Enrico was surprised most here in the first set. It's not getting it this time. It doesn't make a difference here, but always feels better, of course. It's even pulling out cards here from the grab. Now I don't know what he's doing, playing around with the card. Maybe that's Morse code or anything. Yeah, nice one for Enrico. Yeah, and unhappy here. Daniele not so happy about that one, of course. He isn't, but it's we're early in the set, isn't it? Well, let's see. Oh, my neck is so much better. Yeah, last week I had this big neck issue, which was really bad, and it feels so much better. Sometimes you really appreciate how easy turning your head is when you can't do that anymore. Okay, international names. At least you were faster. Yeah, that's of course something which might sometimes feel a bit, okay, I couldn't win that anyway, even if I wouldn't mix two cards. It doesn't feel so bad then, because otherwise it's like, I missed the chance, but that way it's no point here at all anyway. Okay, guys, group drop. Well, we witnessed some international names. For maple syrup, because you're cooking. Is it Italian still, or is it? The Canada thing the other day? No way. Really? Is it that? Is it that bad already? This ad thing? Wow. Let's test that. Guys, test it. Choose anything you don't like or never talk about, and then talk a bit about it. Let's see. Okay, group drop. Hello. Hello. I think I'm my own group. Butterflies. Yeah, I am the group. I am the group. Give me some droplets. Come on. Yeah, no. Send me ads about butterflies. Yeah, butterflies, they're great. I like butterflies too. Okay, so international names. Of course, the obvious choice for an Enrico, and a bit like like for Daniele, is a bit like, yeah, he can score 17, things like that. But if he doesn't feel well, then usually he stops the clock earlier and not even playing it to the end. And everyone else, please give us some butterflies in the chat here. Colorful butterflies. Yeah, the butterfly land. $20 Enrico, yeah, that's will be a clear point, and then 2-0 lead. The drop will work in a minute again when the group drop is officially finished. As soon as the snow is disappearing, it's still the group drop snow. Now it's gone. Okay, Enrico, 23, nice result. This year, I'm planning to go to TwitchCon again. Butterfly Zero. And there is right now, people can apply for anything. Like you can apply for giving a workshop, talking about your streams, your not just that, but teaching skills, doing artist stuff. Like there's an artist gallery and stuff like that. And I'm thinking about doing something, but I cannot come up with anything besides I do a memory workshop, and I don't really want to do that. But of course, it would maybe get some people attended here. It's in Rotterdam in the end of May. Yeah, let's see. I was there 2 years, 3 years ago already. Yeah, it was nice. I got the drop-in game from there. That was really cool. Yeah, I want to attend that again and see what's going on. It's a big party for very diverse crowd of people. Community is very, very, very inclusive and welcoming and stuff like that. That's really great. So many different people, nations, cultures. Maybe we had this show match once, and the guy who was doing the show match was doing an art project. Katie was involved, and I think Don, yes. And they did even show it on a big screen in an art gallery in Amsterdam, and also in, was it Denmark or Oslo? Was it Oslo? Yeah, there was an art gallery, and he show the match, the Memory League show match, on a big wall in this art gallery in Oslo and Amsterdam, and that was really. I just got some photos from that, and it was really cool to see. It's so unreal to see that. 2-0. Numbers to come now. Important last chance now, I guess, for Daniele, kind of. I mean, you always can come back. I like the 3-0 for Enrico, and that's almost over. What do you think? Daniele 15-1-4 again. Let's see if he gets again. What do you think, guys? What could be a good thing to show case regarding memory stuff on the TwitchCon? At the TwitchCon. I mean, of course, memory workshops always possible, but I don't know. Anything else? Collecting ideas here. I mean, I can also give a show like how I am commentating on everything, so people can bring me something and I will do a commentary on it. Like, I don't know, people bring an apple and I will say, oh, this apple is entering the room and the apple is going into my hand. It's a big, big apple, red and yellow on the other side. And now I'm starting to eat it and I'm biting into it and it's very, very fruity. I like it so much, the apple. Something like that. Not sure that is a skill, but okay. Let's see. Let's get back to the match. Sorry, guys. Daniele, faster. And if he gets it again, 1-2. Oh, Enrico with a mistake. Maybe a typo, maybe not. Daniele is so good, so far, so good. And very, very solid. Not just solid. This is... If he gets that again, like the 14 seconds earlier today, it's just a big, big improvement here in terms of... He has tried faster than that, but this is a big, big step in terms of accuracy here. There's one gap, but I guess this gap is... If he starts from 0 going up in the system, then he might find it quickly. Or not, because you're a bit loose when starting to go up here. That's also possible. Yeah, looks like that he would have find it already. Important here. Enrico only 79, which will be okay. No, he found one earlier today, 2 gaps actually, so that's possible. And sometimes these 2 minutes you have fly by so quick when you try to find something which is kind of a big, big fingertip into the direction of the match, because otherwise Enrico 3 match points, that's a lot. This might be the deciding situation of the match. Tough one here. Can he figure that out? Or will Enrico, who is already watching patiently here, also waiting for this gap to stand? You always do that. How to find you gaps? Just run 0-0. I think most people do that, running through it. Maybe not super accurate, like 0-0-0, 0-0-1, 0-0-2. Like that's what maybe more quick, more faster, like flying over it, just going very quick, trying to find the image. But that's what I think most people do. And then Daniele not getting it. Looks like this. Unfortunate here for the Italian competitor here. No way. Let's see. 10 seconds. He's typing maybe something. You will type anything. No, that's not right. He's just guessing. Unfortunate for Daniele. Tough one here for him. Damn it. Unhappy, of course, here. Headphones down. Tough one, tough one. You can also have everything in the palace and go through it very quick. Yeah, that's also a nice idea. So you mean all 999? Because I feel that's a lot. You learned the system with the palace, but 2-digit system, or do you mean 3-digit system? Daniele, 3-digit. Wow. Okay. So you have 1,000 locations used for your palace. 5 per Loki. Okay. Interesting. That's interesting to see I need to test that, how quick that is. I mean, you do that over and over again, it becomes quicker anyway. But that sounds very interesting. Never thought about it. Always thought about having what was it? Having categories of my system, like in my, like you think sometimes, okay, there might be a small animal or something, and then I would have a small animal category with all the small animals in my system. So I just run through the small animals section, something like that. No. Okay, match points now for Enrico, and he has words left, right? Most likely to come now in words. No, it's images, not words. Whose choice was that? Enrico's choice. Images. So he feels good on images. Yeah, he's strong on images, and 9 seconds something he has done earlier already. So let's see. Is that the match for Enrico? Will he now enter the next round, or will there be another fight here from Daniele? Oh, wow, Enrico, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. If he gets that, it's over. Daniele with 11 seconds. Brilliant score anyway. It's the last game for Daniele in this World Championship. He has shown incredible good skills, and I'm pretty sure he will play a big role next season, next year, even if it's over now. With these times and images, usually that would be a top 5 time anyway here. Wow, 11 seconds would be a top 5 with 2 seconds almost. Almost 2 seconds quicker than his previous. Okay, let's go and see if this is over or not. Enrico. Okay, wait. Hey, Florian. Florian. Cute dog picture. That's how you say hello today? Or did you write something earlier already? Yeah, it's always, you need something for the dog lovers as well. Okay, looking good for Enrico. Very good. Very, very strong. Yeah, it's it. If he clicks finish, then it's over. Looks good. A clicks finish. Congratulations, Enrico Marraffa from Italy, beating his Italian fellow memory athlete in 2 sets, 5-3, 4-0. Daniele Vergine from Italy as well, who drops out of the World Championship, but has given a big show today, especially, and has shown that he's capable of good scores also next year, this season, the next upcoming seasons. And I think that was a very, very nice, it was a nice ending for him anyway, even though he couldn't beat Enrico here today. And I'm curious how that looks in the next couple of matches. For Enrico, who he will play either Davide or Katie, but with strong opponents. Let's see. And yeah, I think can go back to the Zoom call here quick. Already, I think they're watching, they're talking already on Zoom. And yeah, let's bring them up here already, because Daniela is not getting it. 1 minute. Ear protection down. Let's put him up here. Hi guys, I'm glad to hear you talking already about the surprise events. So congrats first of all, Enrico. That was a nice win here today. But I think that Daniele gave you some kind of surprises here today.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, I know Daniele is very strong. I already know it. But today he did a very strong match. Every game was very.
Hello, you're still there?
Very hard.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Maybe, but I did good words today and images. So that was the little thing that helped me. But cards and numbers was extremely high level, and yeah, I enjoyed it. So I happy of this match.
Yeah, thanks. And Daniela, how do you feel about your performance in the World Championship? I think you have shown today that what you're capable of, aren't you?
Yeah. Overall, I think I'm happy also because I mean I didn't train for this championship as much as I would have liked to do because of, let me say, a lot of work to do in December, and then also a fever that I had during Christmas. So overall, I didn't have high expectations, but I think. Overall, it was fine. I mean, I'm happy with my performance. I know what I have to work on, and yeah, especially today, I'm very happy about cards because I think it's my strongest uh, performance in official matches. I never did 16 seconds in official matches, and actually, it wasn't even my intention to do it today because 16 seconds is like extremely risky for me. I think I did it only like 4 or 5 times, counting the training, of course. So I was aiming for like 18 seconds, but somehow I went faster. So I'm happy about that. I'm really disappointed about international names. Somehow I totally got distracted in both memorizations, but in the end, I mean, Enrico would have won anyway. And yeah, I think my world's performance was not at the level that it needed to be today. Theoretically, maybe it could be, let me say, the main discipline in which I had the edge, but in the end I didn't perform quite well. But yeah, I'm overall happy about the cards and numbers, which are my favorite discipline. So I'm happy that I did some good times there. And yeah, congrats to Enrico. He totally deserved it. He managed the first set perfectly, despite, I mean, the fact that he was risking a little bit. But yeah, he deserved, and I hope for the best for him for the tournament.
Thank you. What about the surprise event? How did you feel about that, Daniele? Surprise event.
Yeah, I had a strategy, and I think it could work because I was speaking with Enrico before, and it turned out that we did the same. Basically, I picked the last part of the word and tried to come up with a concrete image that resembled the word in terms of the sound, you know. And it was going well, but the problem is that there were some words that had a similar ending, and so I had to improvise a little bit there. So yeah, I think that the overall strategy was okay. I just needed to refine it a little bit.
Okay, Daniele, thank you very much for your participation in the World Championship. Looking forward to your performance this year. And yeah, Enrico, last but not least, some words from your side on the surprise event. Were the words correct? Was it the correct form for Italian words? Grammatically.
What?
Were the words, the Italian words in the surprise event, were they grammatically correct?
Yeah, they were correct. It was
Good.
me that didn't write correctly. For example, there was memorizzeremo, and I wrote memorizzaremo. I don't know why. I because I was thinking maybe to the image I memorized, but I wrote it badly. So yeah, no, they were all right, and yeah, it was a nice event. Yeah,
Cool.
but confusing, much as I expected.
Okay, cool. So yeah, still in the tournament here, now playing the next Italian or Katie. So let's see who will it be here. You can watch that tomorrow. Enrico, good luck for the rest of the competition. See you soon. And Daniele, good luck for 2026.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good luck, guys.
All right.
And yeah, Florent, by the way, thank you for supervising you today. Thanks for joining. And
Yeah, that was very a good enjoyment. Like
cool.
what a game that was, Daniele, with crazy times on words and on numbers and cards.
Yeah.
That was very cool to see.
Nice. So thank you. Have a nice evening or night, and see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye-bye. And for everyone else, I don't forget about words on stream this time. Let's finish this game, and then I'm off for today. Ta-da.